Wow, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Agabe Philip. At the end of this video, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, this video is actually amazing and wonderful. It's actually introducing you to C# environment, how to get started with C#, what you need to know, and how to go about it. Okay, so the tools you need is actually the Visual Studio, which is where you write your codes. It's actually a text editor where you can write your codes, you edit, you debug, you run your project there. You also build your project in that environment. There's so much to do when it comes to C#. Okay, what you need to do is to just go to Google, and if in case you don't have your Visual Studio, you go to Google and you search or you type Visual Studio to get the version of Visual Studio installed to your laptop or desktop computer, depending on what you are using. Okay, so if you search Visual Studio, you can actually select any version of your choice. We have Visual Studio 2010, 2013 to 12 to 19 until date. What I'm using here is 2013 version. Okay, haven't installed the Visual Studio. You need to go to that Visual Studio. You click on it, you open it, and here I have an already program running. So what I need to do, let me just delete this so that we can start afresh, because you are new here, you may not know what is happening there. Okay, this is our Visual Studio environment. You can go to file, click on file, you go to new, want to create a new project, you click on the new project, then it will take you to a page where you can actually write the name of the project you want to design or you are actually developing. Okay, so here we have what is called the namespace. You may see this as a namespace. A namespace is actually what split your codes, or what split the character, or what split everything you are using into groups. For example, without a namespace, you may see this class and this program joined together. You see this and this joined together. You may not understand what is actually happening there. So the namespace actually group your work into token that a user can understand what is actually happening. Okay, here you can actually pronounce this as a program. You can also call this a class because of the word the namespace. Okay, here we have what is called the function called the main function. Okay, let's just see the main function as a machine that does something. Okay, let's see it as a machine that does something. Okay, so here is the function is called the static main function, and this main is actually the word the identifier that identifies the main function being the word the main. Okay, so here is where we are going to start writing our program. Let's just say int, or let's just write a simple program that will welcome you to C#. Let's just say console. Let's just say console. Console dot write line. So the right line, then it you can put semicolon, you can say hello world. Say hello world, and put semicolon here. Okay, that is we are done with our program, and let's run it to see how it will look like. Okay, waiting for it to run. It will, as you can see down here, it will build the program. It will build the project. Okay, you can see hello world has appeared on the screen of your system. Okay, so we are done with that. So we can actually write a lot here. Let me remind you that what you are doing here is actually the console application. You can also develop mobile application with C#. You can develop other applications where you have a database, or you have a database stored in a database. Okay, so if you want to develop a program that has to do with a database, you need to install what is called the SQL Server or the MySQL that will enable you to design your database. Okay, but here I installed my SQL Server, but this is not for this class. For the sake of this class, let's just write a simple program that will demonstrate what we are actually explaining here. Let's come here. Okay, let's just come here. All right, let's say int a. No, it's not a good practice. Let us say int b is equal to 8. Okay, what we have done here, we have declared a variable and we initialize it as well. We say int b is equals to a. This equal to sign is actually an operator. In writing a program, we have what is called an operator. Operator, you can actually see operator as someone who does something. Okay, you can see operator as normal mathematical expression. You can see operator as this plus multiplication sign, equal to sign, division sign, and you mention it, they are all operators. So what we have here is an assignment operator. We call it an assignment operator because it assigns a value to a given data or a given variable. So this is actually a variable. This is actually a variable b, and is 8 assigned to this variable called b. And this is a declaration, and let's write a statement over there. Let's say I declare and initialize. I declare and initialized. Okay. Oh, that is what is happening there. This is what I've explained here. I just say I declared, I initialize my variable. This is a comment. A comment is what actually explains to the users. I mean, if someone is new, if you look at the comment, he may be able to understand what you're actually doing. Okay, here if the person just look at it, you know that, oh, I declared and initialized. I declare and initialize. That what means is I declare the variable in b is equals to what? A. Okay, let's remove this variable, and mind you, we have this is just a single variable. That is just a single comment. If in case you are writing multiple comments, you can say slash asterisk. Then you can write your comment. If you have multiple expression, multiple comment to give to the user in order to enable them understand what you're actually doing. Okay, that is good for that. Let's just say, let's go down and say, let's say, or you can actually also declare a variable before initializing it. Let us say in b, and we can come down and say b is equals to 8 as we usually initialize. Okay, here I initialize the variable to be b, and I declare the variable to be b, and I initialize 8 to 8. I say b is equals to 8, meaning that I pass the value 8 to b. So anywhere this project sees b is actually going to pass the value 8 to it. So let's see another variable as, okay, let's see another variable, say enter. Let's see another variable as int, say int q. Okay, q is equals to, let's say 12. Okay, here I also initialize and okay, so this, let's say q is equals to 12. Okay, let's try to get the output from the application. Try to get the output of this program. I say console dot write line. You can see it there. Okay, so what are we going to do? Let me just say, maybe we are going to run, we are going to maybe say we are going to add these two numbers together. Let's say now we have b. Okay, let's say b as b, or let's say p times Q. Okay, and put your semicolon, hit enter. Then we can actually run this program by going to start. When you go to this start, it will build the program and then run the result. Okay, let's go to run. Video la na ha ma system one play pick my video